Underdogs, underdogs, oh, underdogs, underdogs, oh, underdogs, underdogs, oh, underdogs. It's a bit about
spiders.
Wow.
That was hilarious and amazing. Who was that from, Peter?
I can't.
Peter's deadpan staring.
Did you notice anything, Zach?
No.
We were spiders. Very quiet in the corner. You know how it do be.
We didn't talk at the start because we were being
Is this
spiders.
something you fucking planned or something?
We did. As we
spent
walked up to the door, Peter was like, let's be quiet at the start of the podcast because spiders don't talk. We didn't keep it up for long. I felt horrible.
It sounded better in my head. It sounded
No,
funny.
you could have been like silent for a bit and then done a bit of like...
Oh, a bit of crawling. That's a bit of
trying to do-
ASMR.
Yeah, ASMR on the mic.
Yeah, sorry, that was a stupid bit. Thank you, Xavier. That was a fantastic intro. Xavier says, I don't have any musical skills, but you guys said you needed intros, so I stepped up and made this.
Wow,
it's
pure
supposed to be
natural.
in the tune of the Lollipop song, if you couldn't tell. I could tell.
I could definitely
Could you
tell.
tell?
I could tell.
It was that good. Anyway, huge fan of the pod and all your channels. Been watching for years, and you guys never fail to make me laugh. Keep up the good work.
Wow.
Thanks. So if we never failed to make him laugh, he was cackling
They
at
were
that
cackling.
quiet spider bit.
No, that-
Look at look at these little pranksters.
Spider? I hardly know her. You better be. He's at home cackling. I know
man.
you guys are silent, but he is
They're probably
laughing.
rolling
we
stitches
we
right
never
now.
fail to make him laugh.
Never.
That didn't fail.
Never.
Even that.
Wow.
Never.
Holy
That's
moly.
sick.
Trying to think of a horrible joke I could throw out.
Yeah, well
It's
done.
pretty hard for me, you know?
Yeah.
To
You've
miss.
done-
Wow,
somehow
well,
you nailed it.
You managed. You managed.
Flying colours there. Well, speaking of colours, you got the red and blue in the back for Spider-Man.
Yep. And not speaking of colours, Jax is not here. He's in Italy. I saw
yeah.
their first little upgrade on Instagram today. Looked very pretty. So Jackson looked very pretty. Italy looked fun.
Italy looked all right.
It looked all
yeah.
right, but Jackson looked very pretty. So no Jackson today, but
He's exploring
No
the
Jackson
world.
for a while.
the show must go on.
Let us know what special guests we should get.
Yeah,
We have two
true.
options. It's Jonah and Kurtz.
I mean, I guess we could try and call someone up, but those are a little hard, hey?
Yeah, let us know in the
we
comments how
stopped
that
doing
goes.
that for a while.
Yeah, a
because
little,
it's just
little
like,
tough.
We only did it like twice, right? Was it Coney?
No, we had Kiana. We had you guys had. Do you guys have TC Nick at any point
We did the compliment track
Yeah.
to...
to Choctopus?
no, that was not in that thing, but we got all the boys on that we did diss tracks on.
Yeah.
In one of them. I remember that. That was fun.
Yeah, Kiana, Coney.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
tough though.
maybe that's it.
It's tough.
And also the delay between like Australia and these places is actually super awkward trying to talk to people on Discord in like a
Yeah.
conversation. Like anyway, spiders. We had a bit of trouble thinking of spider segments this week.
Yeah, at home right now, try and think, what would you talk about spiders on a podcast? Yeah,
Well,
it's tough. It's
Wow,
tough.
I got three questions.
Zach, tell me what you would think.
And
to
they're
talk
so
about.
garbage that
Oh my
it'll get
goodness.
us in the
It'll
little
get us
bit
in
of
the
a
spider mood.
I got other stuff to talk about today, but first off,
All right.
spiders have 8 eyes and 8 legs.
I have 8 eyes.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know that.
I didn't think we'd have a row, but let's talk about that.
Okay, what about the jumping spiders? Because they only have like 2 cute eyes. You know, jumping spiders, they got that cute
Yeah,
little
they
face.
look
Yeah,
so
so
cute.
Where are the rest of their eyes?
No,
Do
they
they have little
fucking
eyes?
jump.
Not
at
all
you.
spiders have 8 eyes.
Hashtag not all
which is-
spiders.
Yeah, unfortunate. Anyway, what body part would you have 8 of if you could?
Nah.
Hands. Oh wait, no, but do I
8
get the arm? No, do I
hands.
get the arm as well, or like is a hand and arm
Yeah,
separate?
8 arms. What, like one of those Indian?
But then if I have
What are they
arms,
called?
I don't know.
Like
Get hands
a
on
deity
them.
thing. Like,
Yeah, the god, Indian god.
That's 2 body parts, right? An arm and a hand. That's separate.
I think that you can have an entire limb.
Yeah,
Entire
If
arm.
we
I'll
said
do
spiders
that.
have 8 legs.
So
I'm sure
easy.
whatever little hooks they have on the end, they still have. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that'll be so easy. Of course,
Spiders
I'll
have
do that.
feet.
8 brains.
Oh shit!
Oh,
what about like
man.
and like they all have different skills and personalities?
Exactly.
Do they work together, or
They
are
can.
they?
I hope they
do. They
do.
fight for control.
Well,
It'd be
no,
like I'm a schizophrenic, but
I
I
feel
have
like-
actual 8 brains.
Wow.
you would need a massive head though.
Oh
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
I just die without it.
You
Where
can't
are
just
you
have
keeping
8
them?
brains in the same cavity. You'd be like Megamind.
Yeah, you're
You'd
right. And
have
if
a-
one's like in my thigh, it's very vulnerable.
Yeah.
If someone like kicks me in the thigh because they don't know I've got a brain there, I'll be like, my brain.
But to be fair, the head's a pretty vulnerable spot too. Like it's good we've got a skull, but you think you should put it like in the chest cavity.
Yeah. What's it doing up here?
I think it's because it's close to your eyes, so your sensory organs can get messages quickly.
Like, if you could choose, I would rather have my brain in my ribs. That's a big cage.
Yeah, your whole head, if you lose it, you lose everything.
Yeah, you die.
Yeah.
Or does your
What's up
body
with that?
die
Whereas
and your
if you
head
get it-
lives?
If you get your arm cut off, you can still live, but head cut off, you're done.
Wow, what an informative podcast this is so far.
Please subscribe.
Guys, if you get decapitated, you'll die.
Well,
Thanks for listening.
What's your choice, Peter? If you could have 8 of any body part.
8 of anything.
In this amazing question I came up with.
I think maybe I would also want 8 arms. That sounds sick. I feel like you'd be able to do so many things, but maybe I wouldn't want to do any things.
What are you?
What's the
full
motivation
circle.
center of the brain? I want 8 of those.
I think the nucleus accumbens.
The what?
What? And then you just have that part. So you just have one brain
Yeah, I'm
still, but
locked
it's
in.
supercharged
Yeah, yeah,
with motivation. That's sick.
I'm like Andrew Huberman level times 100.
Yeah, freaking David Goggins out there. What's that? The willpower part? What's that? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 of those.
I just know it's very important in dopamine, which is like the motivation.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
want,
get
I want,
8 times
I want
dopamine?
8 dopamines, please.
I reckon
Yeah.
that's so bad. I reckon that's so bad. Imagine you like do drugs and it's like 8 times as good. You're like, oh, wow, and you're fucked forever.
I was
Yeah.
I was literally listening to a thing explaining how dopamine works yesterday, and then apparently if you do meth, it's 10 times the baseline of dopamine.
For Peter, it'll be 80 times.
Whereas
Sick. Imagine how good of a time you'd have.
That's like the people, because it's like alcoholics, right? It's just like sometimes some people, it's like you have a beer and it's like amazing.
Yep.
And then those are the people who usually end up being alcoholics because it's so good.
Yep.
So that would be bad, actually.
What, you guys don't think beer is so good?
It's not like I don't have it and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah.
It doesn't make me go like yabba dabba doo. Yeah.
And I start jizzing everywhere.
Whoa.
I don't do that.
Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Neither.
But for some people,
neither.
for some people, it is. It is.
Yeah.
What did you think of that spider question?
That was
I give it an 8 out of 10.
very good.
Yeah,
nice. Nice,
Thank
Jordan.
You, thank you.
8 out of 8, no doubt.
I got married as well
Crazy.
this weekend. Sorry to cut the spider
Can we
chat.
go back to the spider
for a
chat?
bit.
This is boring. No, I'm joking. No.
Ah, that was an incredible
Yeah,
wedding.
It was my wedding on the weekend.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Woo.
Got a new. Do you have a new ring? You got a new ring
well,
on?
I got a sapphire put in my old ring because I was
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
want to buy a new ring. I already like this one.
Yeah, and you don't want to
Beautiful.
be too blinged up.
Yeah, Maddie got me like a ring a couple years ago as like an engagement ring, and then I just put a sapphire in it.
Yeah,
That's
great.
very
Different.
cool. Every
Yeah.
time you have a new wedding, you're gonna put a new sapphire in it.
Well, I'm hoping I only have the one, bro.
Every time. It's going to be decked out by the
Thanks
end
for
of
the
this
vote
fucking
of
week.
confidence,
My
Jordan.
10th wife.
Yeah.
Blinked out,
What about
baby.
to death do us part? You don't understand, fool. You just heard it.
No, that's true. How's the married life been treating you?
Yeah, good. She's Maddie is going away. Like we're not doing a honeymoon. She's going on a hike to Nepal.
Do you just call it a hike still? Because it seems like so much more.
It
feels
is
like
It's
so
more like a
much
trek,
more,
isn't
but-
it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a trek. Well, it's okay. It's like a 21-day trek across the Himalayas, and you end up at base camp of Everest.
Yeah, that's hectic.
That's
So
wild.
massive trek. I'm just trying to downplay it so my Wii Sports Platinum medal seems like a massive accomplishment.
Oh,
Wii
yeah.
Sports Platinum medal.
Thanks,
Yes,
Jordan.
sir.
That's what I'll be doing at the same time.
Yeah, you call that a hike and you call this like a sports achievement, you know?
Yeah.
Like you really got to even it out. Then it sounds like you're doing the similar level of things.
But yeah, Maddie meal prepped me some high protein stuff when I had to sleep in the other day. So I was like, wow.
Wow, the husband life is amazing.
Yeah, it's good so far.
And man, it won't last long. Anyway,
How's that? Wow. What's going on with you, Jordan?
No, I'm kidding. Life's good.
Life's
yeah,
good.
wedding was great.
Yeah,
How
wedding
was the
was really
wedding
nice.
for you?
Yeah, heaps of fun. Everything went like pretty perfectly according to plan. And then it just goes very fast, which like everyone says, you're like, oh, the day's going to go so fast. And you're like, yep. And
Yep.
then it
And then
does.
it just
It is just another day at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and you got more stuff on, so it's going to zoom by.
Well, because we wake up at like 6 or 7 a.m. and then the wedding starts at like 3 p.m. and all we got to do is put on suits. So it was like, because you
Just
boys
chilling.
were groomsmen and Jackson was groomsman. And so we're all just getting ready in the room. And then, well, actually not getting ready. We went to the gym.
Yeah,
and
we were
just, like,
chilling.
hung out, did a bunch of other stuff because all the girls take hours to get ready.
It's so funny. Everyone's like asking me, it's like, oh, how's the day been so far? And I'm like, fucking chill, man. Like, it's been actually so
woke
chill.
up, went to the gym.
And like,
that was it.
yeah, because like obviously you guys have all the organizing and it's stressful and like the girls have to get ready. But I was just like, fuck, it's excellent, great. You know, we had buffet breakfast. We went to the gym. You know, sick.
But then, because it's also like top heavy in the day.
Yeah.
Like from 3 o'clock onward, just like bam, 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 like do every single thing.
Yeah.
But it all went great.
Can I tell a little story about I think the wedding entrances
Absolutely.
story is pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty funny. So we had a little meeting, and it was like the groomsmen and the bridesmaids, and we're all talking about like, what song do you want to come out to, all this kind of stuff, and we just like instantly picked Who Let the Dogs Out because
We're the dogs.
we're the underdogs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
we
it was
know.
all the groomsmen. We were thinking about doing that for Jordan's wedding, but he had another groomsman who was
Yes.
also named Peter, but it would feel like we were excluding him, so we didn't do that. But it was just us for Zach's wedding, so perfect. And we picked that instantly, no problem. And then one of the bridesmaids messages me later saying like, so like when you guys are coming out, are you guys doing like a dance thing? Like what are you guys doing?
Oh, well, I hate to interrupt, but because we said Who Let the Dogs Out so quick, they were like, whoa, have you pre-planned this already?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The bridesmaids were like shocked that we had picked it so fast. They're like, oh man, they must have pre-planned. They're so prepared.
They couldn't believe how quickly we just made the decision.
and they were like, oh, wait, did you guys thought of this before?
They were
Are
having
you
like a
doing
full-on
dance?
discussion. We were like, done.
Even before we had this meeting, I knew you guys were going to do that.
Yeah,
And then I was kind of like, oh, damn, wish I could be going out to Who Let the Dogs Out as well. I have to go out with my wife.
Yeah, with just some love song. And so, she messaged me saying like, it really just like take the pressure off of us if we knew you guys just, weren't doing too much because, like it's a bit stressful. And we're not doing anything. Obviously, we're not.
Yeah.
We're the masters of winging it. We do it for a full-time job. We don't plan shit. Have you seen our segments?
I have meticulous. What's the word? Nah, I'm going to say I planned every word of this podcast. I didn't even know the
Meticulous?
word. Meticulous, yes.
Yeah.
Didn't plan very far. You got 2 words into
That was
your
terrible.
meticulously planned bit. It fell
Meticulous.
apart.
I don't think I've ever said it out loud. It really threw me for a loop there. Anyways.
Anyway, and so then I just decided to tell her that we're doing a full-on dance choreography, complete with a backflip that Jackson's doing, and like we had this whole elaborate because I don't like lying, but I just couldn't help myself. Because
From what
obviously we're not doing something. Obviously, we're
I'm
not
pretty
doing
sure it was her like, oh, so you guys doing a whole choreograph
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
and you were
yeah.
like, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like she
Yeah,
kept,
pretty
oh,
much.
so you're doing like dance moves and that? And you're like, yep. She
Yep.
just like put the words in your mouth.
Pretty
and you
much.
just agreed.
She just
Like,
kept asking me more questions about it, and then I just kept getting deeper and deeper in the lie, and I didn't even mean to. And so then by the end of this like conversation, it was like, yeah, so Jordan's got a friend who's a dance coach who's like teaching
All made
us
up,
this.
by the way.
Jackson's gonna be doing a backflip, and there was this whole ridiculous thing. And then she was like, so it's like 10 seconds, it's like 30 seconds. How long is this? And I'm like, well, Jackson's struggling a bit with the choreo, so we only got it down to a minute, but we'll see how we go. It's such a stitch up. And so then they do their whole entrance, and theirs was great.
Yeah.
Honestly, joke's on us. They did this whole thing. They're on the dance floor. They're holding up their bouquets. They're going around in circles. It's great.
They did do a choreography.
Yeah,
cool.
They did it.
When I like saw what they were doing in like one of the practice things, I was like, jokes on you guys.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
then
yeah.
you guys had to come in after.
Yeah.
And then if you didn't do anything,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you would now look bad because they had done the work.
Yeah, yeah.
You stitched us
and
up,
then
Peter.
we just came out the door and ran around and high-fived everyone and gassed up the crowd. So that was great, but it was just a classic stitch up. And then afterwards, one of the bridesmaids came up to me at the table and was like, you know what? I really should have known. That was not believable at all the whole time. So
Yeah,
that was just-
literally while you guys were doing those entrances, me and Maddie were talking like, shit, like which first dance move came after like this thing? Because we had like planned our first dance, but then we had like changed something last minute and not practiced it. So we were trying to like talk and like half practice it while you're doing that. But then we just like, once we did the entrance, it was like, oh, no more chance to practice. Will we? But it went well.
Yeah.
Went
Yeah,
very
no, it
well.
went well. I feel like it's a good harmless prank because it really just made people do a good job at the end of the day. Bring others up with your pranks, guys. Moral of the story.
Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Anyway, who's going to talk about spiders first? Do we have segment names?
Oh wait, real quick on the wedding as well.
Yeah.
I put out a post on the Patreon with some if people had any wedding questions, and we'll rapid fire them either towards the end of the episode or in the Patreon
Yeah, okay.
extended edition.
We'll see how we're going for time, hey?
Yeah.
I like it.
Might make the main episode if depending on how many spiders we can talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my second spider question. that I wrote,
Okay.
if you don't mind. Male spiders want to get eaten by the female. If you had to get If you had to get eaten, what animal would you choose to get eaten by? This sucks. I'm sorry.
What animal would a
What,
whale?
what would you choose to get eaten by?
I just want a quick death.
Ants?
No, that's horrible.
See, that would suck.
That would suck. That'd be
I
nibbling at
reckon
you slowly.
Kill a whale, you might be onto it there. An orca, you're just like an innocent seal on an iceberg. and it's like,
so
No, they like
risky though, 'cause
slap
they
around
like
with their tails and shit. They play
like
with their
to-
food.
Yeah, I was about to
True,
say they like
yeah.
to just muck around with whatever they're eating and like toss it between each other. So imagine that's you just like getting tossed around by killer whales.
yeah, a lot of the big animals like to toss you around, like crocs, sharks.
A lot of big animals as well. They just eat you. They don't like
They
kill you.
rip you up and shit. They don't concerned about killing. They're just like
They just
hungry.
like hold you down and eat you because you can't move. Like
I'm
a
sure that
bear.
happens at smaller scales too. You see like insects holding other insects
Yeah,
and ripping
rip
them
each other
around.
apart.
But it's just the
It's a brutal
the natural
world. It's a
world
brutal
is-
world out there.
Yeah, have you ever realized that cruelty is a human invention?
Yes, definitely.
Pretty concerning. That nature don't give a fuck.
No, and even humans are fucking brutal, like tribal humans. Like I
Yeah.
saw a video, the Hadza tribe in Africa, and what they do, they'll like capture a deer and break its legs so it starts like crying, so more deer will come, so they
Great.
can kill
Oh
them.
no!
Great.
And it's just like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
where
gotta
it's
do
like,
what you
oh,
gotta
man,
do.
We're so nice nowadays. It's only been the last like what 100, 200 years we've gotten really nice.
Yeah.
Probably less than that.
Yeah.
World War, that seems brutal,
Yeah, there's
but
been a lot of brutal stuff still.
humans are fucking
My-
nasty.
and still today,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
humans are nasty.
My segment goes kind of into conspiracy theorist territory.
Oh.
But I've heard that testosterone levels have been crashing recently in the past 50, 100 years.
I believe
which
it.
could be part of that, like maybe we got nice because like testosterone increases aggression, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true that.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Just food for thought.
Damn.
I don't know what I'm saying, but food for thought.
I would love to get eaten by a fucking great white shark.
No, that would be terrible.
You know,
What are you getting eaten? Everything's
yeah,
terrible. You're getting eaten.
everything is terrible. I didn't think about this question. I just wrote it down.
What about
clearly.
like
you know what's
a
actually
venomous snake? It just bites you and then you just like die of the poison and then
yeah,
it
that's
eats you.
You know what?
pretty
You've
good.
nailed it. You know what? The
Oh, the
spider's
boa
probably
constrict-
pretty
yeah.
good.
I don't think the spider's
Spider.
gonna eat you though. Boa constrictor's not good.
Spider
That
could
would like
slowly eat you.
terrible. What?
Maybe.
How long?
It would be
A
very
long
long.
time.
I think that it would die
And a lot of
before it
spiders.
eats all of you.
Like
a
think
spider.
Harry Potter level of spiders.
Well, that's not real, is it?
Yeah. Speaking of not real, I realized the best thing to get eaten by is like one of the Jurassic Park movies. How there's always like someone quivering there, and then the T-Rex just goes yum.
Eats
That'd be it.
Yeah.
What
Just
about
fall
the?
straight into the belly?
That's
and-
what I'm hoping with the great white. He just kind of takes me in, and I'm like,
They don't
that's
do
it.
that. They rip you up.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's
They
no good.
bite you and shit.
I was thinking crocodile, but they do like a death
Death
roll
roll.
thing.
Yeah, they
Oh,
drown
man.
you and
Fucking the
no,
world is brutal.
Getting eaten is just never good.
Yeah, it
No.
turns out. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Can't believe how nice the world is now.
about your
Every
mum?
other animal's copping it on all sides.
Yeah.
We used to just burn people alive. Like, oh, I think you're a witch. Get burnt on
Yep.
fire, bro.
Yep.
That's so painful.
Medieval torture and shit.
Yeah, do you
Not
reckon they
cool.
knew it was gonna hurt back then?
Definitely. It's the whole point, right? Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that thing where they just put you in a metal bull and then just boil the bull?
Yeah, the
Like,
blazing.
why are you
bull.
doing that, bro?
Yeah, it's not
why
cool.
are humans so
That's
savage?
horrible.
There's some nasty ones over the years. You
I
know,
hate thinking about this.
torture methods. It's
Gives
not
me
cool.
the
Some of the
Squeamish.
horses and they pull you in all different
Yeah,
directions.
drawn and quartered.
Ants do that. Fun fact.
No, they don't.
They do.
What?
You can look at a video.
They
and
draw and quarter the bad ants.
or like bugs. They'll grab each
Oh.
leg and all pull in different directions.
like one-
Oh,
they're
because
hunting.
they're strong as shit, aren't
Yeah.
they, ants?
Yeah, because it'd probably be hard to kill a beetle, but if you just ripped its legs off, you just carry it back.
Exactly.
Carry it home.
They literally do that. Ants do that. Maybe that's where they got
Rip
the
my
medieval
legs off.
idea.
Carry me home. No, 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 no.
That's exactly what
Man,
they do.
they're at home
It's
about
laughing
ants.
so hard.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Blink 180.
Austin?
No.
No,
What-
the intro person.
What was their name? Augustus?
Or yeah, or
I feel like it started with an A. August.
yeah, or
Austin.
Xavier.
Xavier is in stitches
Xavier's
at my
cackling.
Blink 182.
No, is that Good Charlotte or is that Blink 182?
That's
Blink
Blink-182,
182. Okay, yeah, I
yeah.
thought so. I just want to say my segment name. It's
Sorry, it was
so
it was
excited.
all the small things, and I was like, spiders are small things. Anyway,
Great, yeah.
Xavier cannot recover. He's on the floor.
Not worth bringing up, but Jordan saw my face when my eyes lit up by realizing
So
that.
excited.
Sorry, Peter.
My segment's called P-duh or spider?
Wow.
I like it already, Peter.
You've got a couple clues. It's in conspiracy theory territory, and that's the name.
Mine can be called Spiders Aren't That Bad.
Hey, man.
I'd love to hear this, Jordan. I reckon go right ahead.
It's a little game.
I love it. It's a game.
It's a little
on the
game
Underdogs
because
pods.
spiders, guys, aren't actually that bad. Like, I hate to burst a bubble for all the Americans who are like, oh, dude, Australia's crazy, there's spiders. You know,
Dude, we are not beating the spiders aren't that bad allegations on last week's podcast.
Yeah, but they don't kill
one
anyone.
Yeah, do
We
you know the
spent,
last
like-
time someone died to a spider?
In
Australia?
Is it the 1960?
Yeah, 79.
79.
1979, one person got killed by a spider, guys.
And people look at like this, like a Sydney funnel web or something. Like it's
I
a
don't
pretty
even
bad
know what
spider.
yeah, but it's just like, people are like, dude, the spiders is crazy. Like, bro.
They're gonna
Dude,
kill you.
What are you
What
talking
is
about?
the most dangerous insect, if not spiders?
Mosquitoes.
In Australia? No, in
Oh,
Australia
shit.
because like malaria.
We also get
We don't
Ross
have
River
that.
virus. We have like
Ross River
blood
virus
illnesses,
is
Oh, pretty
illnesses.
brutal.
Okay, mosquitoes. Apart from that, though.
What, insect is bad?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
spider's not
like,
an insect.
I mean,
to be
like,
fair.
are there any creepy crawly insects that bite you and do have like venom, but might not be spiders?
Well, it's just because
you
they're
know?
so tiny. Their like venom payload is like negligible. You know.
Scorpions got to be pretty venomous, right? Some of them.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm gonna
nasty.
look it up while you're talking, Jordan.
Anyway, spiders aren't that bad, so I thought we should play a game where, hang on,
Oh,
let me
it'd
write
probably
down
be
what
bees with allergic reactions, right?
Oh, that's why I've never been stung. Don't want to
bees
die.
or wasps. Oh,
Yeah, something where you can
fucking
be
scary.
allergic and die. Because the thing is, you only die if you're predisposed to die.
Well, like murder hornets, they got to be
Wasps.
doing work in other countries to
Brutal.
get the name.
I feel like murder hornets is sensationalized. I feel like they don't murder people.
more like manslaughter hornets.
Yeah, I feel like they don't really have like they don't plan it, you know?
Yeah, okay, it is bees and wasps are responsible for the most insect-related deaths with anaphylactic shock.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Wow.
I mean, yes.
33% of hospital admissions related to venomous bites and stings.
Yep.
Yeah, anyway.
So
Also,
I'm-
but yeah, sorry. I'm just saying, if you want to find scorpions and spiders, they're not insects, so you're going to have to search something else.
Shit. He's got me.
I'm going to give you guys a situation. You guys tell me how spiders could make the situation better and how many spiders you would use to make the situation better.
Perfect.
The more spiders you use, that's how many points you get. So if you say 11 spiders, you get 11 points if I agree that the spiders will make the situation better.
Right, so I can't just say a million spiders because it might not.
Well, that
Yeah.
would make it worse.
Because if I say,
likely.
I think that if you don't convince me, then you don't get the points.
So to get the most points, you need to hit the sweet spot, the maximum number of... Yeah, okay.
yeah, so
yes.
you
Makes
start your
sense.
sentence like this. You say 12 spiders because and
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
And then-
So you don't want to bust. We keep getting
Exactly.
higher amounts of spiders.
Exactly. So let's start it off with Zack in the lounge room.
Oh.
Wait,
Okay,
it's not even
okay.
like a specific circumstance. It's not like someone's drowning. It's just...
In the lounge room.
Is this a case-by-case basis? Because I have pets that, like, I don't want eating the spiders. Are we ignoring that?
Yeah, let's just say.
You make it up, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with a very calculated 6 spiders.
6 spiders in the lounge room.
Yeah, 1 in each corner and 2 under the couch.
Ooh.
So you never see them. Well, like in a corner, in a crevice where you can't see them.
Yeah, okay.
And then you get any flies in the house, the spiders got it covered. But you never need to worry about them because they're out of sight and out of mind.
Beautiful. Peter, over to you.
I'm going to go with 7 spiders. There's a third one under the couch.
This game sucks.
I'm giving you both points.
Yes!
So Peter's on
Oh,
7.
Eat it!
Zack's
Eat
on
it,
6.
Zack.
You could have put another spider under the couch.
Would you have accepted 8 spiders, 4 under
If
the
you
couch?
convince me, Peter
I
convinced
was
me.
getting pretty crowded under the couch there.
All right, Peter, we're starting off with you.
Fair enough.
2-year-old's birthday party.
Oh, I think... How many people are invited to the birthday party?
30.
How many guests do we have?
30 people.
Okay, then I'm going to have 30 spiders.
Okay.
And every child is going to play pin the leg on the spider with a spider.
Okay.
If this gets across the line, I'm fucking quitting.
Well, I don't think 2-year-olds are scared of spiders yet. I think that it's conditioning, so they'll probably have a really good time.
They do
And-
like itsy bitsy spiders.
Yep. And so they're just kind of, like, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, look. And then they learn a
Charlotte's
valuable
Web?
lesson. The spider won't hurt me.
Okay. Over to you, Zach.
No, do I get the points or?
No, we reveal at the end
Oh,
of the
okay, fair
round.
enough.
Okay.
You can't say 31. There's only 30 guests.
'Cause then
And
he can
otherwise, there'd be one lonely spider.
I'm going to go with 2 spiders.
All right.
Because I think if any of these kids sees the spider, they're freaking out.
They're 2.
Or maybe some don't know what a spider is yet, but one of them is not going to like creepy crawlies. My niece is 2, and if she sees cobwebs, she freaks out, and that's not even got the spider in. Like, genuinely, she used to call it fairy floss, but now she says like cobweb and like hates going through it and all that. So I reckon,
it's 'cause you got
the
taught what
chance
it
of
was.
one of these kids freaking out, and then all the other kids are going to, because they can't think for themselves, they're going to copy the reaction, and then it ruins your 2-year-old's birthday party. But of course, you can't eliminate them all, so there's going to be 2 somewhere.
All right, I'm gonna not give anyone points for that round. No one convinced me. You didn't say anything good about spiders, Zach. I'm not convinced. 30, and you're trying to rip off their legs. I reckon the spiders are gonna get mad.
No, you're
and
putting
then-
the legs on them.
But how are you gonna get them in that situation? 30 spiders, exactly.
Oh,
so you
'cause
didn't
the
explain
segment
it.
Spiders aren't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
Zach's big on the spider hating.
Can I change the game to? I was actually lying before.
No,
No. This is genuine. I was lying, and Bianca actually likes walking through the cobwebs and getting rid of them.
Oh,
so I
that's
should have
funny.
said there were 2 spiders to make the cobwebs, but I cooked it.
Nah, so no one gets points for that.
I forgot what the game
Kids
was.
love spiders. My
aren't that
party would go
bad.
off. 2-year-olds.
I reckon someone would get bit though if you're grabbing the spiders
But
like
spiders
that.
aren't that bad. You wouldn't even notice.
Can we
They
choose
would
the
start
type of
crying.
spiders?
They'd start crying. No, it's just generic spider that everyone imagines when they imagine a spider.
Everyone does, guys. If
Zach.
you imagine a spider, everyone's imagined the same one.
Exactly. It got some poison and it could kill you if you're not careful.
Venom?
Whatever it's called. What is it called?
Well,
Venom?
if they bite you, it's venom. If you bite them, it's poison.
Venom.
Venom.
Oh, true, because they make it like if you bite, you can eat a spider, right?
Yeah, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Can, but should you?
Unless you accidentally mix it perfectly in your mouth.
Well, they nearly get into your bloodstream, so unless you got like a big cut in your mouth or something, your digestive system will do the job.
Zach, a spacecraft going to Mars.
0. You can't have any spiders on that.
Wow,
All right,
Zach
heading
is so
over to
bad at this
Peter.
game. 0 points either way if you're right or not, idiot.
All right, heading over to Peter now. Yeah, it was a bad play on trying to get any points.
I think we can have.
If you give out points for this, that's ridiculous.
Well, I think that
You've
if we're
got to
gonna-
convince me yourself.
Have you seen The Martian, Jordan?
I haven't seen The Martian.
Well, he tries to grow potatoes
Okay.
in space on Mars.
Yep.
To like survive, and it's about you need to get your farming going.
Yep.
Lots of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere over there. So that's what plants use. Get the plants going. What happens if you get a little grasshopper catches a ride over?
Horrible.
We need to bring pest control. Spider.
Spider.
We're gonna bring. I'm thinking 4,
Okay.
just so they can breed. Oh, actually, sorry. No, I'm gonna up the number because that'd be too much inbreeding. We're gonna bring 8.
8.
8
One for each
spiders.
leg.
Yeah, so we're gonna have 4 boy spiders and 4 girl spiders.
Okay.
And then I feel like that won't be too much inbreeding
Yep.
to pest control your potato crop on Mars.
Wow,
Thank
that's
you.
brilliant. I'm giving you 8 points for that.
Thank
that's
you.
amazing. That sounds
The
so
ship's not
handy.
getting to
Does that
Mars.
get us 0 points for hating
You
spiders?
get 0 points. I'm going to give it to you.
Thank
0
you.
points. I'm going to give it to you. You both
Nah,
get
if
your
you
points.
put any spiders in a spacecraft, everything's got to go right in a spacecraft.
can
they're
go in the
gonna
test
they're
tube.
gonna fuck with something,
keep
and
them in
the
a
ship's
box.
not even making it to Mars. They crawl over one wrong wire, and the whole shit explodes. Have you seen how many rockets are blowing up?
They're in a box.
They probably had too many spiders on them.
A
I would love
spider-proof
to have
door.
spiders on Mars, but it's just not going to happen.
He convinced me.
Spider-proof door.
Peter, the toilet.
Oh, in the toilet or in the toilet room?
In the toilet.
This is
Or
tough.
on the toilet.
This is really tough. I don't want any spiders in the toilet. But for the purpose of this game, I'm going to go with 1.
You're not convincing me with your setup there.
I'm going to go with 1 spider because spiders aren't that bad, are they?
No, they're not that bad.
And so it's just someone to hang out with.
All right, heading it over to Zach.
Terrible answer. This is actually where you want spiders.
In the
tell me
toilet.
why.
This is exactly
Tell me
where.
why you want
Have you ever heard of a
spiders?
little thing called drainage flies, Peter? Because I have.
What's that?
Because they've come up my dishwasher before and they lay little eggs. I later found out they were tomato seeds, so I was chilling. But drainage flies are a real problem.
But it wasn't that.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
they're not confirmed
why,
real.
and you know why you got to catch them before they even get there at the source.
Oh my god.
So you know in the under the toilet where you press the flush button, there's a big open cavity, and
There
it's
is.
like connects to the water in
There is,
this toilet.
Yep.
That's where the spiders go. They can't even go
They
out.
can't even
They're
get to you
chilling.
there.
They got an unlimited supply of drainage flies coming up. Yum yum
Yum.
yum. Spiders chilling. Get your drainage flies. You chilling. Never have to see a spider.
Nah, you're
I
never
reckon there's
getting
got to be
hurt.
about 20 in there. There's enough drainage flies to go around at the buffet of my toilet.
20 spiders in there.
In the
Alright.
cistern.
In the
20.
I feel
Don't
like,
let Peter convince you. He's on the other team to me.
look, you had me along there. I was on the ride. 20
There's
though.
a lot of room in there.
20 though. I feel like when they start dying off, they might start clogging them things if there's 20, but I'm going to give it to you. 20
That's
points. 20
outrageous.
points for Zack.
That's outrageous.
And
And he takes the lead.
Peter, you didn't convince me, so you get 0 points.
This is an outrage. This is unbelievable.
So I think the score is 20 points to me and 15 to
Yeah,
Peter.
this is unbelievable.
Have you
20 in the cistern?
You got, no, because you got 3 points for you. Or no, you got 6
Oh,
points for
yeah,
the
you're
lounge
right.
room.
Yeah,
Lounge
so
room.
that's 26 to me.
This is
All
fucked
right,
up.
Zack. Smash Bros tournament.
Ooh, okay. Do spiders smell? That's a question.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, no, you're actually going to need a lot of spiders because of the smell. What do flies love?
You're on board with the
Smelly
game now.
people and shit and just things that smell bad. Smash tournament right up there. So the more smell, the more flies. The more flies, the more distractions in your tournament sets.
I can't have that.
I'd rather have a couple spiders in the corners and make top 8 than have spiders flying around my head and lose to a round 1 that's just mashing. So I'm going to say in the big Smash tournament room, you got 4 corners on the floor, 4 corners on the ceiling, 8.
8. It's a humble 8. All right, Peter. Heading it over to you.
So what did you say? Smash tournament?
Smash tournament.
Are we talking like a local or are we talking like a large convention?
I reckon we'll go like a Perth major, so somewhere in the middle of both.
So there's multiple rooms, Zach. I don't know. There's might be a few more
No,
corners.
one big room.
I was
one big
imagining Journey to the West.
Yeah, one big
Okay.
room. One big room.
Were there any beams in the
I
roof?
really should have asked though.
Beams in a roof?
Were there any beams in the room?
Yeah. Oh, beams in a room? Yeah, 2 beams in a room.
2 beams. So that creates 4 more corners.
Okay.
And there's also the one at the top, like
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
right,
like
you're
are
right.
we in like a you'd drawn a house with a rectangular roof? Well, not a triangular roof, I should say.
No, it's a ceiling. It's a
Oh,
I
it's a
don't know,
ceiling. We don't have because that would add a lot of spider space. That would have been
That
big
would be
news.
crazy. That would have been very
What, are
lucky
you
if
going
you
to
were
ask
in
for a
there.
little apartment block for spiders next? Answer the
I have
question.
11 points to make up here, Zach. I'm considering it. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing before. Like the classic cartoon, the stink lines and the flies
Yeah.
all buzzing around.
Yeah, you don't want that.
As like 100 smashes because it's like a Perth major start rolling up. I think we might need 1 spider per 3 smashes because each smasher is going to bring in at least 2 flies. And I reckon over the course of a whole weekend, a spider could maybe eat 6 flies.
Wow.
So I'm thinking 100 entrants, divide that by 3. We're going to have 33.3 recurring spiders in the building to keep up with the fly population.
All right. I'm going to give points to Zack for the 8 spiders.
This sounds bad.
33. I think they're going to start. One of them's going to crawl up someone's legs mid-set.
No, they're all on the roof.
Everyone's going to be
They're all on the roof.
One's going to come down.
No. They barely move.
33. The 0.3 is not going to have its senses about him because he's only got 0.3 of himself. He's going to fall down.
How is he going to walk
like,
around?
Exactly. He's going to be a mess.
Well, he's not going to walk up someone's leg.
well done
if
to
he's
you,
only
George.
He's
0.3
going
of
to
a
fall
spider.
down, 0.3 of a spider.
This
Oh
is
my God,
outrageous.
who's killing
This
these
is fucked
spiders?
up. This
It's
sucks.
half a spider. What's eating these spiders? There's got to be something.
And you just know they're going to go
Everyone's
ask
panicked.
the TO that's trying to run the bracket, like, there's a spider there, can you catch it? And like they
Yeah.
don't have anything better
And then
to
everyone's
do.
Shut
looking
up, Zach.
around.
You've already won this round.
Everyone's
Don't
looking
fucking
around. They're like,
dogpile me.
oh, little 1/3 of a spider's landed on me, and look up there. There's
Nobody's ever said 1/3 of a spider landed on me.
exactly. That's why it's such a big deal. and then
There's
now,
2/3 of a spider just running round rampant.
And now we've got to look for like one bad apple spoils the bunch, and then they're looking around like, oh, there's 30 up there. We've got to deal
I'm
with
getting
this.
punished for mathematically solving the fly
So
problem at a Smash
I'm going to give it to
tournament.
Zack,
This
not
is
giving it to
fucked.
Peter.
I hate it here.
Peter, starting it off with a
Fuck
wedding.
you, Jordan.
A wedding. Maybe we'll do one more.
How much behind am I?
That's what I'm on 34 points now, and you're
I'm
on
on
15.
15.
In fact,
All
this
right.
could be the last one. You know,
Okay,
so-
I think I need 20 spiders at the wedding.
yeah, okay.
Because
Yes, tell me.
have you ever seen a veil?
Mm-hmm.
Very fine,
Yeah.
white,
Yep.
silk-like.
Yep.
Who made that? 20 spiders.
Oh.
They spun that. They,
Oh
you know,
my
those little
God.
like Good Charlotte type, not Good Charlotte, Charlotte's Web. Sorry, I'm thinking about Blink-182.
This misery.
Yeah. Charlotte's Web type shit. It's like, you know,
Wow.
oh, I forgot my veil. The day is ruined. 20 spiders.
So handy.
Veil.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right, heading it over to Zack now.
Do not say 2, you dog.
I'm also going to go with 20 for different reasons.
All right.
Have you guys seen how many flowers are at weddings?
Lots.
And if you want to tell me a thing or two about bees, I don't like them.
No.
I'm scared of them.
Hate them.
At your wedding, Jordan, I was standing there trying to look neutral-faced. Wasp flew straight past my head. Ah!
Unbelievable.
Scary. So, you got the arbor, you got all these
Did you actually notice? You
flowers.
probably did notice. There was a bee at your wedding as well.
Really?
Fun fact. I
Did it
didn't-
come
Yeah,
near me?
no, it flew around the flower arch thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that could have ruined the entire day. I would have
could've.
run away screaming.
Oh my goodness.
Pollination.
Luckily, there were 20 spiders that had weaved webs on the backside of the arbor where you couldn't see it. So that any bees that came past got caught in the web and eaten by the spiders.
Wow. That's so handy. The veil. I'm going to give it both points. Both points. So handy.
Woo!
You both win points there. Congratulations, Peter, for winning the 20 points. And congratulations, Zach, for the 20 points. And that's why spiders aren't that bad, guys. That's my segment.
That was a great time, Jordan.
Thank you.
One of the
Peter,
best segments we've ever had.
Peter got 20 points. All right. Anyway, spiders are pretty good. Spiders are pretty good.
I got a third spider question here. And you better believe it'll pull Peter out of the... wherever he is now.
Jordan game-induced depression.
Yeah. Hey, and fair enough. Spiders build webs.
Yep.
What website do you think you spend the most time on as a kid
Pornhub.
that you never think about anymore?
Ooh.
Like any websites
Probably
you hit out a lot?
Clip or something.
I spent a lot of time on
Zone.
Robot Unicorn Attack. I don't know if that was a...
Never heard of
if it was
that
a
in my
separate
life.
website or if it was just on one of the mini clip
It was
games.
on Adult Swim on their website.
Wow.
Spent a lot of time on Adult Swim then. No,
I
but
never heard
that
of
was
that
a
one.
sick game.
That was a sick game.
And then Nyan Cat, remember that?
I remember that.
That was sick. Like, that just existed for the sake of being sick, hey?
Wait, was that a
Yeah.
website?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I only knew that
And
the
it just
song and stuff.
it just played the thing. You just went to the website and it just played it. It
You can't have spent that much time on that website.
was pretty sick.
I
play anything?
did learn the Nyan Cat theme on, I think, piano or xylophone.
Oh,
back
so you
in
had
the
to
day.
listen to
Like,
it.
Oh, God.
So good.
Why does that live in my brain, but most of my uni degree is gone?
Because it's not as catchy.
Nyan Cat's sick.
Yeah, any websites that like from your childhood?
I used to just play a lot of games like Miniclip or Mo Fun Zone. I remember like I played this karate game on Mo Fun Zone. It was so cool.
I played this BMX one. Did you ever play the BMX ones? They were
BMX
good.
one.
Oh, like Line Rider and Free
Oh,
Rider.
I played a lot of time on
That was
Classic
sick.
Line Rider.
What was the one that was like Line Rider, but it was called something else, and there was like more vehicles and more drawing tools?
Probably Free Rider.
Free Rider. I
Was that
think.
Free Rider was one where you actually got to control. it as well.
that's the one. That was sick. I spent a lot of time on that. I even made some levels. That was a good time.
On my old YouTube, I uploaded a video that is like a cube. Or no, I think like a sled or something going through the word subscribe. And that I think might have been my first video on my alternate channel, which...
Line Rider videos used to be big.
yeah.
They actually did used to be big. I swear I had a friend who got like a fair amount of views just making some crazy Line Rider videos.
What
Line
website
Rider.
should we bring back? Any of these?
They've all kind of been killed off by just like actual good games.
Yeah, like short
Fortnite
attention
and
span
shit.
games and all
Well,
that.
also, like, I feel like I only go on like 5 websites these days. Which is crazy. You never go on like a random website. Like,
You never go digging for things anymore. Things are like presented
Yeah.
to you now, like because of advertising,
you're
right?
right.
Like you don't go, you're not like cool fun game like Google. It's
no one's ever
just.
telling me to go to like lemonparty.org.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is over there?
Yeah, can we bring back typing in the URL? How often do you type in a full URL?
Never.
Never.
It's
Well,
like
I was going to
F,
do a
Facebook,
game where I
T,
like did
Twitter.
real websites or fake, and then I typed in I like bigbutts.com to see if it was real. And then it like wasn't loading and said insecure, and then I closed it because I thought I would get a virus.
Nice.
Yep.
Hacked by big butts. I hate to see
Oh
it.
no!
I was just trying
Stop
to think of like
hacking me. Stop
random
giving
thing
me
that
big
could
butts.
be a website.
Great.
Yeah, mainly games. I used to just play a lot of games, and I'd still watch YouTube, but that still exists, obviously.
Can you imagine? Can you remember we used to watch like 360p videos and just be like sick on
Yeah.
YouTube?
Don't you mean used to make 360p videos?
True.
I swear there's something that makes them look worse on a HD screen. Am I crazy for thinking that? I swear.
The screen, it's bigger, right? The screens are bigger
That's
now,
what it
right?
is, I think. 'Cause I never used to look that bad and then you watch it back and you're like, this looks
I
dog
think
shit.
it did used to look that bad.
I don't think
I
it
think
did.
it did.
I wanna-
Maybe your eyes were smaller because you were a kid, so it looked normal
Oh,
size.
you're right. I don't know. I would want to watch them on a shitty screen and see if it looks better. It doesn't sound right when I say it out loud.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look worse again.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll be a vibe.
Something about it.
Because, like, sorry, I'm collecting my thoughts. We recorded a DJ set I recorded, and we recorded it on an old VHS camera
That
thing.
was sick.
And
I
it's
watched
cool.
that,
It's a
yeah.
vibe, right? Like, it's cool. It looks cool. So maybe on this
Yeah.
old screen, it'll be a vibe, despite, because that video is like 360p.
Yeah.
But it's a vibe.
Yeah,
That,
you're right.
You know, that's literally what I was thinking because I've been watching back the camcorder footage from our wedding.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Which like wasn't on a real old camcorder or anything. It's one I bought to film myself sleeping because they do infrared.
Yep.
And it was on Amazon for like $100, and it was like 4K quality and all this. But like, if you've ever bought an actual camera, like it ain't 4K. It's not even 1080p. It just like it just says 4K and then produces this really shitty quality image. And like the audio's mega scuffed, but like I'm watching it back and it feels really retro, even though it was taken like 2 days ago, just because
Yeah.
the camera sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it's great. I gave it to like my sister and her husband for their wedding, and they like gave it to some other people, and it's just like the shitty camera that gets passed around for like vibes based footage.
Must have log battery, did it? It must have
No,
good-
because it's not doing much. It had
Oh.
like heaps of space to record the whole night, and
Yeah.
the battery lasts ages because the parts aren't really doing anything. It's, it's like the shittest
I was impressed that it
image.
was getting passed around all night.
Because it's like 100 times worse than a phone camera.
Yeah.
And that's like one little morsel of a phone battery, and this thing's got a whole separate battery for it.
You're right.
I think we've really overcomplicated the whole thing, right? Because like for filming candid stuff, like taking photos, like people have moved back to like film cameras and like old school like digital cameras and camcorders and stuff. Because it's like we don't actually want to see an accurate representation of what our night was like. We want to see like a vague reminder, and then be like, "That was sick." You know what I mean? Like
The
when
less
you see like
details, the
a
better.
blurry flash photo where people are washed out, it's like, "Oh, look at my friends, we had such a good time." But if it was actually like perfect quality, you're like, "Man, look at that pimple on my face." You know, it's like, you know, like we don't actually want things to be accurate when you're looking back on your memories.
The reason I
that's
liked having all these things, like we had Polaroid cameras and film cameras and camcorders and that, is because then like you just watch it back to spark a memory
Exactly.
of a certain thing.
Yeah.
Like that's the goal in the end. Like having the really nice photos is nice for like, you know, the ceremony and going and taking them and that.
Yeah.
And I also can't wait to see some of the photos the actual photographer was taking of the dance floor, because some of the shit we've got back is already pretty feral.
Oh,
Or
really?
like the
That's
high
so
quality, like
Yeah, that's
like
what
you said.
I don't want to see that.
I kind of do. I do. But then if it's of me, you know, it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's good for
No,
sparking memories.
Definitely. And it also like shows people who see it who weren't there, they can kind of make up their own mind about it based on the vibes. It's not too much information, leaves a bit of room for thought. Should we do my segment?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Peter
do it. And
or
actually-
spider.
Spy.
Was that correct?
Close.
I do want to know in the comments for this video, like, what are any high schoolers? Do they still go online for websites, like when you're playing games at school? Or do they all just like have Fortnite downloaded or
They have
something?
like phones and shit, eh? Like, it's
yeah.
just cooked.
I wonder what it is. Because back in days, gone coolmathgames.com or something.
All right. Peter, or Spy,
Yeah.
is a game where I tell you stories about spies, and if you think it was a real story, you go, Spy, and if you think I made it up, you go, Peter.
Wow.
Okay,
This is
yep.
good for, yes.
You see what I'm
I
you
like
see
it.
what you
I
picking up what I'm putting
Spy,
down here?
duh.
It's only people who watch Rick and Morty will understand the segment. Okay, so do you think that the the US Air Force drugged bears and then used them to test ejector seats for jets?
Oh my God.
100%. I think they did that.
Drugged bear.
Because if you can eject a bear, you can eject a man.
But why not
That's
just make
probably
a
what they were
fake?
thinking.
Why not make a doll? Why get a whole bear and drug it? That seems absolutely insane. To be like, all right, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna capture a bear. Like that's already a whole process.
when you put it that
now
way,
you're
I-
gonna drug it. Like we could just make a fake person, stuff it with some weights, and then inject that. I'm saying this is
When you put it
Peter.
that way, this does sound. I've already said it. I think they did it.
You have to say
Peter.
Spy, duh.
this is going exactly how I planned. That was Spy,
Why?
That one was real.
Why would they do that? That's so
I-
stupid.
Even you convinced me, Jordan.
That's
I was
so
like,
much
I've lost.
effort. They're just making. They're like, oh, we get paid by the hour. Let's go out and hunt some bears. This is insane.
Apparently, no bears died, but some were injured.
Why did they do it with bears?
Yeah, why? Do we
Such
have a
a waste
why?
of
They
or-
started.
time.
I think they started with chimps, and then I guess they wanted to test if the person was too heavy or something. I don't know, man. This
Maybe they
is
needed the
weird.
bear to be in there to press the eject button, but they probably couldn't do that.
No, they could have. They would have just ejected. Imagine seeing that. It's terrifying. Like you're going for a hike. You're like, what's that overhead? And there's a bear
Parachuting down in a chair.
Wait, did they parachute down after it?
They
I mean,
would've.
they survived.
If it's an ejector seat,
They
they would have
lived, right?
parachuted
No, but they
them
could have
out.
ejected it like over water or something.
No, they would have died.
surely he must have. I don't know if they stuck the
Imagine
landing.
that. Holy
down
shit.
with a parachute and just lands next to you like, whoa.
No, but it's drugged. So it's like,
At least you'd be like, what is happening?
When they're just like, be careful, you don't have any food for the bears, and then he fucking does an aerial landing next to you. You're like, come on.
I would think it's the beginning of like a Russian invasion or something.
Yeah,
like
that-
they're sending in the bears.
They've been training the bears for years.
Yeah.
All right, next one up. Is it Peter or Spy? Duh. So training and then miking up a cat to walk around to pick up intelligence for the spy organization.
I think that's a spy. Duh.
Wait. Training a cat to what?
So like, and then they putting a microphone on it, and they would walk around, and then like they would release it nearby the people they want, and hopefully it just kind of
Oh, interesting.
goes in and picks up some.
I
intel.
reckon it's true, but with a different animal, and you've switched to animal. Because cats, people would be like, "Oh, I'm allergic," and you're like trying to listen in the conversation. They're just going like,
No, a cat is
Achoo.
perfect because they're always walking around the streets and getting like up on windowsills and that, and no one fucking cares. You could put a mic on their collar very easily. I think they're the perfect animal.
"Oh,
Where are you putting the battery pack?
Like all attached to the collar.
I reckon."
Like they have like these little wireless microphones that you just like tap on that have
Yeah,
the
I guess
battery
so.
in them
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
you're right.
They could have had something like that ages ago.
nah, I reckon it's Peter.
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 I'm spy, duh.
Well done, Zach.
Oh,
Well, that's 2 points to Zach. That one was
If you
real
can
as
drug
well.
a bear, you can train a cat.
Yeah.
You know what they say.
They do say that.
Classic saying.
You know
Alright.
what would be good though? Little microphone pack on the spiders. Speaking of the spider episode.
Wow.
Yeah, but they don't really move. You might as well just put it in the corner.
Yeah, but that's even better because no one wants to touch the spider in the
Oh,
corner.
maybe just-
they're already black, so
Yeah,
the microphone's
yeah.
hidden.
Smart.
What if you made like maybe just make a spider shaped microphone that you put up in a web in a corner rather than like putting it on an actual spider?
Or if you just make a spider drone.
Yeah.
Like a full mechanical spider.
Yep.
It's not even a real
Where
spider.
were they using these cats?
I don't remember. I didn't read that far
Oh,
into the article.
I wonder.
Might have been. I don't remember. All right, next one. The KGB, which is the Russian spy organization for anyone who doesn't know, launched a full-scale investigation into whether severing the US coffee supply would cripple their economy.
I think that's a spy, duh. I know I've said it for everything, but
Wow.
that sounds so plausible.
Crippling the U.S.
they be drinking a lot of coffee, and it's always through them like shitty filters. Like US coffee is bottom five
it's so
coffee in
bad.
the world.
So bad.
Terrible. But you know, they drink a lot of it still.
Yeah, and I
They
feel
always like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
want a refill, hon? Sugar and cream.
I'm going to make a comeback, so I'm going to say Peter.
That was Peter. I did make that
thank
up.
God.
Should have known because I was writing this at the coffee shop this morning. And that
Sorry, I
coffee was
didn't
hitting and I
know.
was getting my work done. And I was like, man, if someone took this away from me, I would crumble.
That would be a good... Yeah, that's a good attack, isn't it? But it seems tough. People are going to make coffee.
Yeah, I think that's going to be
Hard to
tough.
do.
I don't know if you. I reckon that did happen, and you also made it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
they're all
we
possible.
don't. I don't think we have much information on what the KGB is doing. I'm sure they've looked into every major area.
Yeah.
I still think it's believable.
I did say a full-scale investigation. So
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't-
they did like a half
Half
scale.
scale.
Well,
half
yeah,
scale.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's a half point for you, Zach.
No.
Oh, yeah, you need to make the comeback. All right,
Oh, sorry.
good one.
Jordan's not liking the point system in your game,
Actually, that's 3/4 of a point for you, Zach. You're on
Damn it, you got
2.75.
me, you got me.
Thanks for the reminder there, Zach. I needed that. I'm back to happy again.
Oh, turn thy cheek, Peter.
This is... Turn your cheeks around and clap them.
Oh, my goodness, we're going to end the
Same.
podcast now. Got some business to it.
The point system's really riled me up. All right. Did the CIA infiltrate the studio that created Sesame Street in order to make the messages slightly more pro-USA?
I bet. It sounds like it. Yeah, I reckon.
Oh, I'm tossing up because it sounds like Peter could have made it up too, but this also definitely sounds like something they would do.
That's like they all sound pretty made up even when you know the ones that are real. They're
Nah,
like,
you want
really?
to get them young,
You
I reckon.
start at the core, like at the childhood programs.
Elmo loves capitalism. I reckon it would have been an anti-communist stuff.
Oh, yeah, Oscar the Grouch is talking about how much he hates communism.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Spider as well.
Spider.
That was a Peter.
Wow, you got
Oh,
us
I'm
good.
cooking here.
You got us good.
All
Damn
right,
it.
so there's only one more.
I'm like, I reckon that's
You're
real.
1.75 off.
Damn it.
So this is worth 1.76.
Yes.
You're saying yes.
Yeah, I love a tight competition.
I just love good competition.
Yeah, what's the point if you can't win?
Respect.
All right, so for 1.76 points, so okay, I'll tell you the whole story. There was a defected North Korean, so someone who'd moved to, like, basically escaped the regime to South Korea because you're not allowed to leave, right?
Yep.
And they were sending balloons over the border with leaflets saying North Korea is bad. So they were like, and so then North Korea sent a spy across the border and then tried to kill this person with a pen that shot poison pellets and a tiny gun that looked like a flashlight. Some real James Bond shit.
Spider.
Well, I've got to go Peter, but
Yeah.
wow, that's very
I locked it
interesting.
in early, but this is just too many things for Peter to come up with.
I'm a pretty smart guy.
No, I know. It's a crazy story if you've come up with all of it. But I really want this to be true because a poison pellet shooting pen sounds awesome.
Poison pellet shooting pen. I feel like they used to
Poison
go for
pellet projecting pen.
They usually go for the towel action, don't they? The
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
chloroform
they're
or whatever
pretty-
it is.
Yeah.
Now, what is it? It's not chloroform.
It is
Something-
chloroform.
No, it's the thing
Nah,
that
something
kills
that
you.
kills you.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
swear, was it?
Maybe it's like
That was what they did on Kim Jong Un's brother, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, in the airport.
Just like bang, you're dead.
Yeah,
So
this was
crazy.
real. It was a bit of a complicated story. So well done,
Peter.
Zach.
I mean, Zach.
Well done, Zach. I just wanted to share that one because that's crazy, right? That's like
That's
I feel like they
wild.
watched James Bond and based their whole plan off that, right? That's the
Yeah, they like watched that one scene where the spy's giving them all the gadgets.
yeah,
Did it
yeah,
work?
yeah. What's his name? Is it Q? The name of
Yeah,
the where
that's it.
Q's decking him out.
Did it kill him?
No, this was a failed attempt. He
Oh.
got intercepted or something.
I don't wanna-
Crazy.
Otherwise, we wouldn't know this, right? We wouldn't know about all the gadgets because then
Are
he
they
would have just
good?
gone
Well,
away
they
with
could have
it.
got the Q and then got captured or something.
Yeah.
Are they good at stopping people from escaping? I feel like,
Very good.
but I feel like
Yeah.
quite a few people do escape.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I feel like
there's-
it wouldn't be
the percentage
that hard to
chance.
have
routes,
100%. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of
it's like
places.
the land border is fucked.
You don't think about that too much.
Yeah. Apparently, like there's like
You gotta
rivers, and
swim
then you have to wait
China
till
and
like
shit.
I watched
Wait till
I watched
winter.
a YouTuber that's escaped North Korea twice.
That's crazy.
And
Escaped twice.
Yeah, I don't know why he went back.
He went back.
No,
That's insane.
I think he got caught or something.
Yeah, they
But he
try
was
and get
talking
you
about-
back. They go out and fucking hunt you down. It's hectic.
As if they wouldn't just kill you, as if they would bring you back in and let you live. I reckon they'd bring you
Dunno.
back and just kill you. I've only seen the Yomni Park one. There's a chick who escaped. Crazy.
Yeah, but he was talking about how he escaped, and it's just like you get like past a certain point at the river, and then he was like lying in the riverbed for like 8 hours, like until it like got dark for the guards, and then he like was like swimming across, and then they started shooting at him, but he was just like, oh, I'm just gonna keep shooting because if I go back, I'll die, and like hopefully they'll miss.
It's crazy.
Because like he was pretty far across the river, and then then he had to
goodness.
like walk a whole massive long way, and then like got found by someone in South Korea that like gave him a ride to the nearest place.
How did
He's
he
still
know it
got
was bad? How do you know to escape?
I feel
think
like
that was on. He made a tier list of hardest ways to escape, hardest things about escaping North Korea, and the number one was like realizing that you can escape.
Yeah, that's what I was
'Cause not
wondering.
many
How does
people
he
think
know?
so. They must just
tier
have no
list.
idea.
that's fucked.
I mean, hey, got to do the game on YouTube.
Top 10 reasons I almost died.
No, it was actually it was a tier list, but then like all the
That's
stuff
so
he said
funny.
about each thing was actually just like really interesting stories.
Yeah,
But
no,
it
I'm
was
sure
in
it's
a
an
tier
interesting
list.
video. But that's
The
some
fact that you
cognitive
have to
dissonance.
package everything in
crazy.
tier list.
That's the
yeah.
hardest thing I've heard. It's because, like, well, obviously, if you're born there, you don't know that it's actually bad.
Yeah, you're indoctrinated, right? It's like
Yeah.
how we're indoctrinated into our society.
Yeah.
And like they're probably like, yeah, they think our society sucks. We think their society sucks. you
Yeah,
know? So it's
exactly.
just like
So you're
whatever.
like, how are you even going to know that you want to escape?
A balloon with a leaflet flew over the border.
It's like, holy shit.
Ah.
I believe it.
Ah.
Would you believe it if a balloon came in and said, got to get out of Australia?
Probably
Probably
not.
not. Yeah.
I'm having a
Yeah.
great time. So like,
But the thing is,
what
I've
can they
traveled to
do?
places. You know, I feel like
Yeah, true.
we're not isolated. So I hope that it's. You don't know what you don't know.
Maybe out North Korea. I might head there.
You know,
Might be good.
maybe we're all in a little bubble, and the Earth is like the North Korea.
Oh my goodness.
And then if you eat the silica packets that come when you get something shipped, you get into the real world.
They do tell you not to eat.
Yeah, why do they say? Why are they there if you're not meant to eat them?
Why do they tell you not to eat Thai?
That's what they're sending us from the real world. That's like a clue.
Oh, but
For free thinkers to
over there, do not eat means eat, and then they've changed the language
No,
here,
it's like
so
the-
we don't eat it.
It's like the Matrix thing.
Whoa.
That's the red pill. Is the silica packets.
But don't eat it, guys.
Give it a shot, kids.
Well, yeah, for
I don't
legal
wanna be
reasons, do not eat it. But if you do, let me know what happens.
Send me a sign.
Can I say something to do with spiders?
Yeah,
Sure.
please.
Because
Never
my
been a better
segment had
time.
nothing to do with spiders. I watched Spider-Man 1 and 2 in a row the other day.
Do you mean
the
like
Sam
the-
Raimi ones?
Oh, nice.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's
I've
the
only
ones with
seen
Tobey
first
Maguire.
ones.
Oh, it is that. Okay, yeah.
Holy shit, Spider-Man 2 is peak. I feel like you're a cinema guy, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen that in ages.
Holy fuck, you should give it a watch, man. I feel like there's got to be some people out there who will gas me up on this.
Interesting that you didn't watch the third one.
I think I'm
Where
not
it
sure
all
if the third
falls
one
off.
is known to be quite as good, but it's pretty wild. But yeah, you'll be happy to hear this, Zach. I gained a new appreciation for like cinema rather than a movie. You know what I mean? Like, because the guys I was there with, big film guys, and yeah, I was like, wow, I can't believe that segment was like so theatrical. And he was like, that's cinema, and I was like, that's what cinema means. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't really understand.
It's interesting.
Didn't really
like,
understand what that meant.
the more you like watch movies, I think it's like the more things like you can focus on any one of like 500 different elements going on at each time and like appreciate each individual one. Like you could purely focus on like the soundtrack or like the framing of the shots or like the colors and like how they've done the color correction and all that, which is like a lot of what I like watch lately. Like I just watched Better Call Saul, and some are like the cinematography and like the framing of shots.
The Breaking Bad transitions
yeah.
between the scenes are so sick. Like,
But
I know
it's
what you
like,
mean.
Sometimes they have a shot and it's like massive wide shot of the desert, and the people will be like having a conversation as this tiny thing in the corner, taking up no space in the frame, and you're just like, why did they do that?
Yeah.
It's like, do they want to make the people feel small in this like big world? And it's like a whole bunch of different reasons they could be doing.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
What were some good cinema moments? Do you remember, like, any in particular?
I feel like there was some really cool one of those transitions where like I what's the word for it, Zach? Where you have something that looks similar and then you cut between it and then like the last
match
shot.
cut.
Yeah, match cuts. There were some sick match cuts in Spider-Man 1. Like there was one where it was a spider's web and then it's like this crisscross pattern.
Yeah.
And that did a match cut into the crisscross pattern on the pavement in an intersection.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the establishing shot of the next area.
That's
And it
cool.
was just really sick. Like just stuff like that. And the multiple storylines of Spider-Man 2, they were all interesting and they all came to a head in a really organic and good way. It was just really well written,
Hard to do.
really well shot.
Wow.
I was like, why is, of all movies, Spider-Man 2 so peak?
Wow.
It was great. I feel like any cinema person's like, yeah, that's a good movie. And I'm
might
just
go
having
watch it.
some revelation, but I thought it was really, really good. So there you go. Spiders, cool.
That's cool.
Yep.
What? Who's the bag? Is that Dr. Octopus here?
Yeah,
now?
yeah, that's the second
Yeah.
one. And
I
like,
have very vague memories of this because I remember Spider-Man 1 was the first movie I ever saw in a cinema, to my knowledge anyways. I just remember being like, wow, I'm in a cinema. This is crazy.
yeah, that was like 2001, 2 era. Like it was a long time ago. And yeah, it was shown in like, it was a retro theater and they showed it on the old 35 millimeter thing.
Oh,
It
that's
was
really
like really nostalgia bait the whole experience.
Oh, cool.
But it worked. I had a great time. It's a very, very cool.
And then they didn't play the one where he goes down the street and dances.
No,
and
I would have
claps
liked
and does
that.
the finger guns and yeah. Do we want to do some rapid fire questions about the wedding?
Yeah,
let's
please.
do it.
Feel free to jump in and comment. I don't know how this is going to go. I asked them this morning.
Yeah, probably be
because I thought
mostly directed at
I
you.
thought my 3 spider questions might not have been enough for the pod.
Hey, we just crossed the hour
done an
mark,
hour.
so you
How many
did
do
it.
we have? Maybe
So
we'll
this
do it
is
for
bonus
10 minutes or whatever.
We'll start. We'll do a few.
See how
and then
sick
we'll
we get of it.
See how we
Yeah.
get.
Do you want me to ask them to you so you can answer them rather than just
Yeah, I
talking
feel
to
like a lot of
yourself?
them will
That's
be.
better.
I'll ask the married fellas because what would I know,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Nothing.
46 comments. Yeah, we'll have to save some of these for the Patreon extended edition, but
All right. You talked about being nervous about dropping the ring. What you have done if you dropped it in the air balloon, if you dropped your ring, what's the game plan there if you drop your engagement ring off the air balloon?
Well, I kept it in the box, and the box was in the back of my pants. It was harder to get it out of my backpack and in the back of my pants.
No, but
Yeah.
if you did drop it now,
In
what?
that transition
Zach,
period.
you've just dropped your wedding ring.
What are you
off
doing?
the
At
hot
the
air balloon.
ceremony?
No, in the hot air balloon, you've just dropped
That's
it.
not the wedding.
You've just dropped
I
it.
would have said, will you marry me? By the way, just drop the ring, but we got insurance, so... I don't know. I feel like
Calm
you just
and
laugh at it. It'll become a story eventually.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about on the wedding. I was like, anything that goes wrong will just be a funny story we tell later. It'll still be the perfect day.
That's
Yeah.
that's a healthy
I
way
said
of
that
looking
to-
at
I
it.
said that to
life
Maddie,
as
you know.
well.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what I said about traveling before. I like big 8-month travel trip. It's like things are going to go wrong, but that's good.
That's the things you actually
Yeah.
talk about, and it's
Yeah.
actually fun.
Yeah. Did someone dressed as a pirate attend the wedding?
No.
No.
Why not?
Said not allowed.
Here's one for Jordan. Well, it's for Zach, but it's about Jordan. Was Jordan busting it down sexual style at the reception?
What was that?
Jordan had some pretty good moves. He had some pretty
How
good
horny
moves.
did you get as I busted
Yeah,
it
you
down?
had some great moves.
I don't-
Everyone was
having a good
having
time.
a good boogie.
I locked eyes with Jordan a few times during some moves and kind of like, like that was good.
Had a good boogie.
I danced to Wet Ass Pussy with Maddie.
Yeah, that was
One of her favorites.
genuinely one of the most concerning and disturbing things I've ever seen in my life. But I was very happy for you. Like, you guys look like you were having fun. But I was quite afraid of looking because what if I made eye contact with either of you while you're doing this? Like they were in the middle of the dance circle doing the whole.
It was their moment for sure.
It was, yeah, and I was too busy laughing and looking at the floor to really observe, but I enjoyed it.
I think it was Maddie's moment where I was like, "Whoa, now I've heard this enough to know all the fucking words. Let me get in on this."
That was good.
That was terrifying, but good. Good. Do you guys plan on having kids? And second, can we expect a wedding video similar to the proposal video?
Probably a no to the wedding video, and kids will come soonish. No,
Soonish?
probably not that soon.
Soonish.
Probably not that soon.
We've got to see some numbers here.
Probably like in the next 2 years,
Wow.
I'd say.
What was one traditional activity that you guys decided not to do and why?
Oh,
For Holly and I, we did not do the sleep not near. We just slept in the same bed the night before. We just were like,
yeah, I
Yep.
slept with Jackson
See
the
you in
night
hell.
before.
Yeah,
in the same
respect.
bed, not with him. But
You guys did see each other on
yeah,
the morning of,
we
though.
caught up for coffee on the day of. Most of the other traditional things, like, we did, even if we didn't care too much about them. Maddie likes her traditions.
She had
so-
something blue, right? She had that. Was
Yeah,
it a
she had all
handkerchief?
the 4
What was
things.
it? She had
What's the
stuff.
blue thing about?
Something borrowed, something blue, something old, and something new.
I've never heard of
Things
that.
you need on your wedding
It's
day.
like
Oh,
what a
wow.
bride wears.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think Maddie wasn't taking any chances with that, tradition stuff. Maddie was very. She wanted it to be the perfect day, and it was.
But like,
Well
we
done.
didn't really care about the cake, but then we still did the cutting the cake thing.
I didn't get
because
to
it's
eat
like-
any of the
it's just a
cake. I was
thing.
pissed, eh?
Oh, we got some in the fridge at home.
Yes!
Just down here.
Oh,
if you
could we
want.
have some?
Yeah.
No, because you talked it
We
up
had
so much.
so much cake left over. It's a conspiracy.
When
'Cause
did
at my
people even
sister's
eat it?
wedding, there was so much cake left over.
always is.
And at our wedding, they like stopped fucking serving it. So that like everyone wanted cake, but then I think they stopped cutting it up
They
or
didn't.
something.
Nobody offered me any cake
I
at any
reckon-
point.
I reckon
Maybe it's
all
because
the
I was
crews
dancing,
just
but yeah.
eating the cake.
I don't know. How many people did you invite? What was the ratio of friends to family?
90, about half.
About half. And I think it worked well. And you guys organized the tables very well. Congrats on the
Oh, that's
table
good.
organization. Because
Yeah.
like I think that you put the people who are, I guess, like more singles, like they didn't have a big friend group there, and they were all with people that they got along
Oh,
with.
I actually really enjoyed the social politics of like putting everyone where you think they will have the most
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And then like, yeah.
Mastermind the party.
Nah, no, it's kind of like weird, but also like a fun puzzle. But then if you
Yeah.
don't think you can't think about, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Holly had a great time with who she was sitting
Yeah,
next
that,
to. So
that's-
that
that was-
worked
that
out.
was, that was Sophie's table. She was next to
Yeah.
Sophie, and it's like, yeah, they went together, and they were with the smashers, but
Smashers.
the socially adjusted smashers. I have to say, like these are the people that we think are
Jada
not
and
stinky.
Kutz are socially adjusted.
Well, the most socially adjusted smashers.
okay,
I'm
yeah.
not saying it's like a baseline for most. Does it feel different now you two are married?
No, not really.
No.
Say wife and husband a lot to each other, but that's it.
Did you use your speech to announce everyone is OP3?
Oh,
Troll
no.
face. They just typed troll face. Thanks, Caffeine Hound. There's a lot of ones that say congrats.
Oh, that's
Guys,
nice.
I didn't do a backflip on the beat drop. I haven't done a backflip in like a few months,
Yeah, I was sad. People are, no Gangnam Style backflip.
No Gangnam Style full stop. So,
Let's find one more good one, and then we'll end the pod.
I'm getting married in 6 weeks from Poopy McGee. How did you manage that?
Well done.
Good luck to Mrs. Poopy McGee.
Yeah, Mrs. Poopy McGee. Any tips for the day of? I want to enjoy it as much as possible and not deal with nonsense.
Well, the tip from before was good. Like, if you think like anything that'll go wrong is just going to be like funny to talk about later, so like don't stress too much. I stopped being nervous once I realized that like it's probably the situation you can be the least nervous in because it's all your closest friends and family, and like everyone's just there to see you have a good time.
Yeah, you can
And
do
so it's
anything,
like,
and they have to go along with
that's
it.
yeah, and that's a dangerous thing to realize as well. When it's like I can do anything, and like people are just gonna go along with it. You can do whatever stupid dance moves you want. People
Yep.
are probably gonna get around it.
Yep.
Like it's your day. It goes very fast, which is the first thing everyone tells you. But then I liked having a lot of Polaroid cameras and camcorders and things floating around. So I would get like, I know you probably got a photographer, but then like get a bunch of random photos. Or
Yeah,
like
for your
ways
friends
for
to just-
ways for like the friends and the people there to take a few more things.
Yep.
That's probably about it for me. Jordan, any from you?
Well, yeah. Well, I gave you this advice, but then it ended up not being that relevant anyways because Holly and
good, though.
I's wedding was like not sit down dinner. And so, well, you and Maddie actually had like a moment together where you're just at the table and enjoying it. Our wedding, because it was like kind of stand-up cocktail style, we didn't have that. So we got good advice, which was just like, just spend some time together, just you two to just like enjoy the moment, which like I guess a traditional wedding kind of naturally has anyways. But that was good advice for Holly and I because we like went off for a bit, just us two, and just kind of chatted for a bit on the wedding night. So that's good advice if you don't have a traditional like sit-down wedding, which we really enjoyed. But yeah, just take it slow. It's
And if you
Gonna
can,
fly
go to
by.
the gym with your groomsmen on the day of.
Oh,
that's been great. Both weddings, we have gone to the gym in the morning because you have a shitload of time while the girls are getting ready.
got some nervous energy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
pump it
It's a
out.
good way of getting some energy out as well. Because
Yeah.
I feel like you were definitely more nervous before the gym than you were after.
I actually really was.
think it
And then
definitely
it
helped.
was like the endorphins. Like it depends if it's your thing, but if you want to go to the gym and get like a upper body pump,
Yeah, or if you like a sport, maybe play that sport beforehand.
yeah, like organize something for you and the boys to do that's gonna like make you happy, relax the
Yeah.
nerves, and then you'll be chilling.
Yep. All right.
And that's it.
That's a bit about
I think
spiders.
that was.
Hey, webbing, wedding, sort of tying the knot, building the web.
Wow. And spiders, they
They make veil webs.
Well, they
get together.
The female
male and
eats the
female.
male. So
Yeah. What is with that? Does
Like
a male actually like that?
She's your wallet.
yeah, boy.
Yeah. Does a male actually like that?
Often they will present themselves to be eaten, and the female can
That's
choose to do it or not.
I
insane.
said earlier, the male wants to be eaten.
That's what I mean, is that
That's why we
true?
discussed what animal you'd
That's
want to be eaten
crazy.
by.
Well, it's
Crazy.
It's if it helps your offspring
I know,
be
but that's
more
so
successful.
selfless.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
one last bit of advice: if your bride loses her veil, just find 20 spiders.
yeah, exactly. Start collecting.
Brilliant.
Bye,
Well,
guys.
Hope you enjoyed a bit about spiders.
See you next week.